Hello everyone, I'm Yuji Nan. I am a graduate student at Yonsei University. Today I'm going to introduce you to Toni Cade Bambara's The Salt Eaters. Toni Cade Bambara is an author, cultural worker, professor, teacher, and filmmaker. Her childhood experience in Harlem influenced her work and life greatly. She earned her BA from Queens College and served as a professor at Rutgers University. She influenced 1970s African American literature and contemporary literature, culture, independent film, and feminism. Her novel The Salt Eaters earned the American Book Award, Langston Hughes Society Award, Medallion Award, and Zora Neale Hurston Society Award. Her works include The Black Woman, an anthology, Gorilla My Love, The Seabirds Are Still Alive, collected stories, The Salt Eaters, and Those Bones Are Not My Child. The novel is set in the 1970s in Claiborne, a virtual city in Georgia, US. It is about Velma's suffering from racial and gender discrimination and the healing of Velma and her Black community. It is an experimental narrative. It uses various narrators throughout the book. It contrasts between indigenous healing and modern medical science through Velma and Minnie. It addresses political, ecological, feminist, and spiritual issues. Now I'm going to talk about the healing of the characters. Velma, the protagonist, is a social activist. She experiences sexual discrimination at work and discord at home, leading her to attempt suicide. She goes through a healing process in the infirmary with Minnie, an indigenous healer. She recovers her wholeness through spiritual healing, and she becomes a wounded healer for her community. Minnie is an indigenous healer. She heals Velma through African tradition and traditional medicine. The healing process signifies mutual communication. Minnie continues to ask Velma if she is okay and what kind of healing does she want throughout the process of healing. She communicates with old life and indigenous God, and she emphasizes internal strength for attaining wholeness. Obi is Velma's husband. He feels frustrated by the division of the academy and feels guilt about his indifference to his wife. He tries to achieve wholeness and realizes the importance of Velma to the academy. He is a figure and victim of patriarchy. Nadine is a teenage single mother. She feels ashamed due to the social bias of her pregnancy at a very young age. She recovers confidence and self-love through Velma's healing. Palma is Velma's sister. She suffers from the anxiety and obsession of her sister. Velma does not communicate with her sister about her hardship. She believes Velma will return home and stays calm at the end. Now, Seven Sisters represent the integration of third world women. They are a troupe of third world women interested in the political, feminist, and ecological issues. They signify third world women are companions to Black women because of their colonial and oppressive status. They try to transform the social structure through education and culture than force and violence. I'm going to talk about the political and ecological issues. Bambara calls for the integration of spirituality into social activist movements. Various characters narrate the issues of race, gender, class, and the environment. It provides a new future through a multi-dimensioned understanding and communal healing. Ecological issues focus on radioactive contamination. A vision of wholeness pursues the elimination of all oppression to obtain wholeness and transformation of the individual and community. Now I'm going to talk about spiritual healing. Spiritual healing recovers the self, the balance of the body and mind, and African tradition. The political, ecological, and spiritual issues are resolved through spiritual healing. Black women's spirituality is a potential force for transforming the individual and community. Bambara lets us perceive political, ecological, and spiritual issues. She also provides a transformative viewpoint of the future by returning to African tradition, Black women's spirituality, and the integration of the Black and the Third World communities. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, send it to this email below.